All right, let's talk about this. Have you ever wondered why it's so hard to stick to your shopping list? Well, here's a spoiler. It's probably not your fault. Stores are basically psychological playgrounds, and they're full of little tricks designed to make you spend more money.
I mean, you know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You just pop in for a carton of milk, and somehow you walk out with a cart full of stuff and a $100 receipt. Yeah, that's not an accident. That is absolutely by design.
So the first trap gets you the second you walk through the door. You grab a shopping cart, right? But think about it. Have you noticed how ridiculously huge they've gotten? Well, that's the first play in their playbook.
See, it's all about this weird quirk in our brains. We don't like seeing empty space. So when you're pushing this massive, mostly empty cart around, your brain basically screams at you, hey, we gotta fill this thing up.
And get this, it actually works. Studies have shown that just by doubling the size of a shopping cart, stores can get you to buy up to 40% more stuff. 40, just from a bigger cart. That's wild.
Okay, on to trick number 2. This one happens when you're a little deeper in the store, and it's all about making you think you found an amazing deal, when really, the store already made the choice for you.
It's called decoy pricing. They create this phantom option. It's an item or a size that's intentionally priced to be a really bad deal. Its only job, its entire purpose, is to make one of the other options, usually the more expensive one, look like an absolute no-brainer.
Okay, look at this. This is the classic example. A small drink for $3 seems fair. A large for $7? Kind of pricey. But then, look, they stick a medium in there for $6.50. Suddenly, that large for just 50 cents more looks like an incredible bargain. You feel so smart for picking the large, but you've been played. That medium was just a decoy to push you to spend more.
All right, this last trick, this is where they really turn up the heat. It hits you right when you're about to make a decision, and it's especially powerful online. They use one of the oldest psychological triggers in the book.
You know, it all comes down to that fear of missing out, FOMO, right? Our brains are just wired this way. When we think something is about to be gone forever, we see it as way more valuable, and we feel this overwhelming urge to grab it right away.
And boom, this is what it looks like. Only 2 left. Limited time offer. Sale ends tonight. All that language creates this false sense of urgency. It bypasses the logical part of your brain and just screams, buy it now, before you have time to think it through.
So let's just put it all together. They hit you with the giant cart to make you feel like you haven't bought enough. Then they use decoy prices to guide you to the more expensive choice. And just when you might hesitate, they hit you with scarcity to rush you into buying.
But here's the cool part. Once you see these tricks, you can't unsee them. The power is back in your hands. You're now a smarter shopper. So next time we're shopping, I've got a question for you. Which one of these are